being recorded on a live stream with a live audience and a live chat, which I will ignore while I'm recording because that's how that works. The original is in the description down below. If at some point you get sick and tired of me yapping and yammering and all that stuff and pausing, please feel free to go watch it uninterrupted. I won't be mad. I probably won't even know, and it would be a win-win. I don't have to hear it, and neither do you. Ha! Witt Lowry, last letter. I've never heard Witt Lowry, so here we go. Is this gonna be a deep one? Yep.
I miss you. Fuck it. This might be the hardest song I've ever had to write. Yeah, I dreamt about you last night. I only see you when I close my eyes tight. Yeah, I wish I told you how I felt before you left, but it just never felt right. Yeah. I wish I told you everything before you left. I won't forget the day that they found the growth in your chest. The cancer took a hold of your body and then it spread. I talk to you more now than I ever did. I'm a mess. This song will never capture the pain that I could express. I learned from you that nothing is perfect, but try your best. I know you had your demons, a younger me didn't get. And out of all our demons, our biggest might be regret. Relate more than ever. Remember back when I would only see you every other week, and every other Wednesday you would take us out to eat. Mom and you had split, so we're living in between. Looking up the word divorce to understand what it could mean, but I don't understand. Mom is with another man. You been drinking heavier than me, was just another can. Caught you full of broken homes, we were just another fam. Could've left like other dads, you had another plan. So you stuck around, that's a life that you probably would never choose. You bottled it inside and that bottle turned into booze. The anger took a hold and your body took the abuse, but finally found sobriety. Cried when I got the news. I know they're hurting more than I.
Before it keeps going, I know he's going in, and I'm sure there's like I don't know if there's a chorus or not. It could be just lyrics the whole time. This is super heavy because, I mean, the scenario that he's playing out, and I'm just winging it. It's not the whole, obviously, the whole context, but like his parents are divorced. He's not seeing them very often, and so his mom ended up getting with someone else, and his dad turned to alcohol. Right? So then think about it that way. If like, then you don't want to be around the person because they're mean or they're rude or they're nasty or they just care about the alcohol more than anything. And so then eventually you can see he's in the hospital bed. He eventually gets diagnosed. So it's like the one thing he said that was about regret. I try really hard. I'm not good at it. I try to not have too many regrets because you just never know. You could literally like go to walk off, like I could go to walk down the steps on my porch and like trip and knock my head on the concrete and I'm gone. I'm gone. So you gotta like not have any regrets. Never leaves anything unsaid. Don't ever let your kids or your family go anywhere without telling them you love them. I always make sure. I don't care if it Mom, I don't care. You know, you're gonna know that I love you, no, even if I'm mad. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna let you know. Anyway, that being said.
Took the abuse, but finally found sobriety. Cried when I got the news. I know they're hurting more than I show. Inspired by your story, couple things you should know. I met this girl at my show, teared up by what I was told. She said I'm sober because of you. You do way more than you know. And I said,
oh yeah, of course there's a chorus.
Serenity to accept everything I cannot change. You always told me that do anything to have you back. See you one day. I wonder if you see me when I fall. Yeah. I wonder if you hear me now at all. Maybe if the world played this through speakers, I'll be loud enough to reach you in your ear. My last letter. And I don't understand how you would stay so optimistic.
You know, this is a perfect example of how choices that you think are just a simple, oh, it's no big deal, can end up being a lifelong decision based off of one choice. Or even a series of choices. Who you choose to be with, if you choose to be sober or not. Like, I'm not saying that everybody has to not drink. I drank last night. I don't drink at home alone. That's what I don't do that anymore. Aside from that, like if I'm out with friends or if I'm not driving, of course, then I'll drink. It's no big deal. But you know what I mean? It's just, you just never know that this is the last opportunity and you pissed it away. You just don't know. That's why you got to try to do the right thing. I know that's so condescending to say, and I feel like an asshole saying it, but as someone who had a drug addiction for a really long time, I feel like I get to say that. There's a lot of regrets there, and that's why I try to never make those same mistakes.
And I don't understand how you would stay so optimistic. You started chemo, fought the battle, never quit. That really left an imprint. And we would talk about our lives, and after this, how we would live them different. See, mommy, you would put your differences aside. Every day she would visit, see the love in your vision, see the hurt in your smile. Your wisdom is what I'm missing the most. I'll never be ready to let you go. I've never felt so helpless, it's out of both our control. You told me how you wanted to travel, next thing you'll go, and your body had become fragile. Not once did you lose your soul, we were told. It was progressing and you had less than a week. True love is every tear when we told you we had to leave. And how we were conversing, not once did we need to speak. Then one day in late October, you passed away in your sleep. I've been crying when I think about it. I miss your smile, miss your laugh, and now I live without it. I told you music was my passion and you never doubted. And people tell me they relate, but now I truly doubt it. Remember crying on your grave and yelling up to you, how did I lose my way? I won't forget that summer was some of my darkest days. Was asking for a sign, sat in my tears and prayed. When I saw the sign you sent me that day was forever changed. I know I should have been a better me. Well, blame me when we argue, I said things I didn't mean. Me and you are who our issue should have always been between. So I'm sorry for the lack of communication from me. I just wish that you were here so you could watch me with a Grammy. But more importantly, to build a family. I hope I make you proud and become everything I can be. I hope they play a loud and send this letter where I can't reach the silly mark.
That was heavy as hell. I mean, you gotta be positive. I know someone who is cancer free now, and I know someone who is still fighting stage 4. So, and they're young. They're young. So, like, you have to stay positive. And I remember giving advice at one point, and like, one of the things I said was, don't let something that isn't current, basically, like, if you're gonna get a test to find out results in 3 months, don't spend the 3 months stressing over if it's positive or not. You're not gonna get the answer for 3 months. So just live like it is good news. And if it's good news when you get the good news, then yay. And if not, handle it then. There's no reason to spend that whole time stressing yourself more, right? Like, take every opportunity to be hopeful that you can. Celebrate all of your wins and achievements, no matter how small. I don't know. That's just my take on it. That's why, like, I don't know how you can be positive. Well, because, like, what else are you going to be? A pissed off Peter? I don't know. Like, you have to be positive. And don't stress over the things that you can't change. Like, I can't, like, if the bank's closed tomorrow, I can't do anything until Tuesday. Well, then I'm not going to sit here today and tomorrow and stress over the fact that there's something that needs done, but it can't be done till Tuesday. I'll just wait till Tuesday and I'll handle it then. In the meantime, I'm going to smile, get through my day, and enjoy my time, you know?
Watch me with a Grammy, but more importantly, to build a family. I hope I make you proud and become everything I can be. I hope they play a loud and send this letter where I can't reach the silly mark. Please grant me the serenity to accept everything I cannot change. You always told me that do anything to have you back, see you one day.
Video. They don't lock it, by the way. Aww. That's my worst nightmare, is losing my mom. Oh. Damn, so it was real. It was real. Okay. I mean, you kind of assume that it was a real situation, because you can't really write like that unless it is. Um, you can't like make that up, you know? But it's nice to see that it is real. Who? That gave me goosebumps. That video was really good. I will say they don't lock the doors like that. Unless it's like staff only and it was just a room. But I get it was for the, so he could like try to get to him and couldn't get to him. That's my worst nightmare, is losing my mom or getting a call something happened to her. I'm gonna be basically inconsolable. There's nothing anyone's ever gonna be able to say or do that is going to be able to get me past that at all. I will lose my ever loving mind. So, and I know that. So anyway, that was a really good one. Witt Lowry, Last Letter. Jeez. Heartbreaking. Especially because it's true. Because it's like, man, it's those regrets. And, you know, one of the things he said was talking about starting a family when you have like grandparents that don't ever get to interact with the family because of either they're no longer here, which is super sad because it's not their fault, or because they have no contact or they choose not to, which is, you know. The original's in the description down below. Please go click it, go comment, go do all the liking, watch time, and all that stuff. Tweak that algorithm. Support the artist, as always. It's super awkward, goosebumpery, and unprofessional outro because that kind of made me a little bit shook. It was super heavy. You know, I feel for the guy. I'm just lucky I haven't had to go through that yet. Honestly. Yet. Because, you know, at some point we all lose someone. Can you just to get sober, just to get a diagnosis like that and to be gone? That's heavy. Anyway, y'all have an amazing day. Remember that you are valid, that you matter. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I am on to the next one.